We have a question for you. Who do you think is the problem in your relationship?
Buckle up, listen up, love is thriving on the relationship hub with a smart couple. Relationship hub with a smart couple. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. We're on relationship hub with a smart couple.
We are the smart couple, and today we want to let you know if you are the problem in your relationship. So let's dig in. What do you think are the things that people are doing that makes them the problem in the relationship?
Well, I'm very big in communication.
Of course.
so if you are withholding communication, if you are not talking, if your best way of handling issue is to just go back to your shell and just hold back, refuse to talk, and you can hold back for days, for weeks, because there's a conflict, you are the problem.
Yes, because in that moment of lack of communication or bad communication, number one, it could increase the conflict. Number two, the person it could increase the conflict, because then when you're not communicating, or when you're not communicating properly, they are bound to do something else that will offend you, that you did not communicate or properly communicate, that is going to cause more problems.
Yeah, and when communication is up and they are talking to you and you just keep quiet, you just keep mute, and you don't want to talk, you don't want to address it, you just keep quiet for 1 day, 2 days, and you feel that you are okay, that's a problem right there in marriage. Can destroy, can break marriage.
Why do I feel like this is personal?
Well, we are talking to the people.
Anyways, it felt personal to me. Anyways, so another way to know that you are the problem in that relationship is when you are always passing the blame. You are never responsible for anything. Whatever happens, it wasn't you. You always find ways to gaslight, to maneuver the blame, so that way you feel like you are the better person who always does the right thing, and the other person is the one who doesn't do the right thing. When you pass blame along, it shows lack of a responsibility. That kind of reminds me, like when God came to the garden to ask Adam, what I put you in charge of this whole place. What happened? Even though God knew Eve was the one that ate the apple, God came to ask Adam what happened. Adam didn't take responsibility. He passed the blame over to Eve. Eve passed the blame over to the serpent. So
it became like a blame game.
Yeah, it became a blame game. And the ability to take responsibility for when something goes wrong is a strong leadership quality. Yeah. And it doesn't make the other person feel like they're never doing or getting things right, that they're always the problem. That can affect their psyche and how they see themselves in the relationship. So if you're always innocent in the relationship, you are the problem.
Another thing that will make you know you are the problem is if you are that type that is always holding to what you have in the relationship. You define it, this my car, my job, my house, my money, everything that comes up, it's my, or anything you contribute into the relationship, you personalize it, you are the problem. Because when you start doing that, you are already unconsciously creating demarcation, or you're creating a separation between the relationship. Because if you are physically creating separation, you're unconsciously creating emotional separation as well. And the other person will not start fighting for his own or her own.
Yeah.
So if you are doing that in your marriage, in your relationship, you are the problem.
That's a really, really good one. Like, I don't even have anything to add to that. That was real powerful. Another way to know that you are the problem in the relationship is when you are always thinking about what you can get. What did you do for me? What am I getting out of it? Why didn't you do this for me? This is how I feel. When it's always about you, you don't put the other person into consideration in what you expect. You always want to be giving, but you don't give. You don't serve in a way that you want to be served.
Yeah.
You expect to be served only. And even when the person is in need of something, you don't even feel the desire to give because you came with an entitled mentality that everything has to be about what you get. Whether you're a man expecting everything, you're a woman expecting this and expecting that, that mindset of entitlement is a problem in a relationship. So if you're that person who is always expecting something to be done for you, always expecting to be served, honey, you are the problem.
Another way or thing that would indicate that you are the problem is when you are the type that always bring up past issues that have been resolved. Maybe apology has been rendered or tendered and you accepted the apology, but when anything comes up again, you remind the person or your spouse, this was what you did 3 weeks ago, this was what you did last month. Always digging deep, digging out things that have been buried,
always
things that
going
have been,
to the trash.
yes, bring it back.
The baggage and you throw it inside your house, and it stinks.
Let the past stay in the past, and let address the present issue and current issues. If you are doing that, always going back to the trash to get things, listen, you are
the problem. Anyways, I hope that now that you've seen whether you are or not the problem, that you are going to work on getting it fixed. That being said, if you want us to be your relationship coaches, feel free to click on the link on the screen right now. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you again next time.
Subscribe.